My husband stared at me from across our bedroom as I got dressed and said, "You're hot." Now, I was pregnant with this man's 6th child, my 2nd pregnancy in a year. Needless to say, I was not hot by objective standards. However, I believe that my husband, despite being an objectively rational person, did believe I was hot. Well, let's look at what he actually meant. When someone expresses something like, "she's hot, he's hot," what they're verbalizing is a physical sexual desire, which is the reason why it's all around pretty rude and inappropriate to speak about others that way. They don't exist for you to imagine them in the sack. But for those types of people who would objectify someone else like that, it is a genuine desire to be intimate with them, for whatever reason, which there might be quite a few outside of immediate gratification, guys. I've said this time and time again. Women don't have to be supermodels or the most objectively beautiful female in the room in order for their men to only want them. Men are, quite honestly, very simple. They want to feel needed, and not just by anybody, but by their woman. What my husband saw when he looked at my less than cover model perfect body wasn't the imperfections, but the perfect giving of myself to him and giving him his beloved children. My body is evidence of my devotion to my husband, and he sees that. A while after I had my 4th child, we were laying in bed and he was looking at me, and I pulled the covers up over my less than perfect postpartum tummy and said not to look at me. He pulled them back and said, "This is the most beautiful tummy I've ever seen because it's the one that gave me my children." Again, my body is evidence of my devotion to him and our marriage. So he has the instinct to reciprocate that devotion in his only having a desire for me. Women, you don't have to look perfect in order to be desired by the man you want. You just have to be for him what no other woman can be to him. The fulfillment of the man's desire to be needed by his woman fuels actual sexual desire, as sex is a physical expression of that desire. I'm going to say it again. The fulfillment of the man's desire to be needed by his woman fuels actual sexual desire, as sex is a physical expression of that desire. How a woman makes her man feel, that is the seat of devotion. You want him to want you and only you? The answer isn't looking perfect. It's using your body, verbally and physically, to express devotion. And he'll only have eyes for you. Na, 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 na.